She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. There must be something that features. You found her beauty goes much deeper.
Welcome back, guys. Let's bake. So first off, you're gonna get about a pack of Oreos and unpot 9 of them for your cheesecake and leave some for the filling. Right, you see my little transition thing. You can do this in a blender or anywhere you feel like, but I felt comfortable doing it this way, so I went ahead and do it my way. As you can see, it took a long time. I started this baking from 3 o'clock. No, it wasn't 2, it wasn't 3. I started it earlier than that, but around that time. So as you can see, I am putting a lot of pressure into the cup to break the Oreos. What we want is a finely chopped Oreo. Well, not chopped, finely broken Oreo, so it's like powder. We need the powder consistency. Okay, so we'll do a little further and stuff. We continue doing that right through. So now I'm going to stop. I'm going to separate it. I'm going to take some out for the filling, and this is for the bottom, so I am shifting it so I can get the fine ones out and continue to beat the others to get it to how I want it. So yeah, we're gonna do that. Right? So we gonna do that. Yeah, we gonna do that. Yeah. So now that's the consistency that I want for my, what do I call that, my bottom part. I don't know what's it called, that part, the crust. Yeah, the crust, for the crust. So yeah, I'm going in back. I am beating it again. I'm beating it again, period. And I'm shifting again, right? I'm shifting again, period. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm doing that right through. That's all I'm gonna do. You know, those little stuff in the bottom, you want to take them out so you don't waste nothing. We don't waste things around here. You're from Jamaica, you don't waste stuff. You make sure you keep them. You don't waste stuff, sweetheart. Nah. So yeah, we keep sifting and stuff, and we're gonna continue doing that for a hot minute. So now you're going to cut a piece of butter to melt and to also use for your parchment paper. So you're going to need 5 tablespoons or more. I had to use more because, bro, that was not enough. So this is me struggling. I am struggling because I wanted to get that piece off so I can use that part for the parchment paper. So yeah, I double layer my parchment paper on the spring pan. So I layered one earlier, and then I'm going to do a second one. So it's easier to me like that. You don't have to do it this way, but that's how I do it. So as you can see, I am just dipping the spoon in the butter because I couldn't get it separated to use it. So yeah, so we're gonna continue doing it for a little while. So how you gonna butter that bread? Butter that bread. Yeah. So about the oven, people were asking about it. I'm going to tell you what I put it on. So I'm getting the paper. I'm gonna put it on it and rub it down, get all the air out, and get the paper to really stick on the butter. So now when I am cutting this, I cut and I leave a little bit, just a little bit, not even an inch, just a little bit parchment paper for free edge, because I don't want that when I add the filling in it and it bakes, it's going to stick to the side of the pan, which is going to come off, which is going to then rip off my crust of my cheesecake. So I don't want that. So I'm cutting a little free edge. Sis, cut a little free edge. Yellow free edge. Cut it. Ooh. Okay, so I'm just going back into it to get rid of the air bubbles and stuff. So now gonna put on the spring pan, and I'm gonna put that one side now. So now this is me mixing the butter with the Oreos. This is not the whole Oreo, it's just the black part of the Oreo. So yeah, I mixed it, and as you can see, I finished the whole 5 tablespoons, but it was not enough. So I stopped the video to melt another piece. And that's what I'm gonna say. I gotta melt another piece because that wasn't working, sweetheart. So, you mix it. Let me tell you the consistency that you want. You want to like a sticky, you want a wet consistency. It's supposed to be wet, but not wet. Wet is supposed to be wet and sticky. And you understand what I mean? So I got the consistency that I wanted. So, it's like it's sticky. It's sticking to one another. So it's kind of like balls of Oreos. Yeah. So now here I'm going to take the spoon and I'm going to press it down into the pan to make a foundation, I guess. I had to do it off camera because bro, it takes a lot of work. So now we're gonna go like this. We're gonna pop this into the freezer so it can freeze. So now Philadelphia cream cheese, you can use 3 to 4 packs. I only used 3. I wish I bought an extra one and used 4 because I'm not gonna say that the cheesecake was thick. I wanted it a little bit thicker, but the pan that I used was bigger, so yeah, it was going to be a little flat. So now we don't waste nothing at Jamaica, so so we have scrape off the cheese off of the bag and put it in the bowl because we not waste nothing. And that's on period. Yeah, girl. So go and scrape, mama. Go and scrape. Yeah, we don't waste nothing around Jamaica. We scrape off everything off of the bag. Even when we eat cheese chip, we scrape off the cheese chip off of the bag. And tell me, say lie me and tell. Tell me, say lie me and tell. And I lie me and tell. Alright, no bad talk. Anyways, yeah, girl. So now you're gonna get all of them off. These are supposed to be at room temperature. If they're cold, just pop them in the microwave for about 20 minutes. About 20 minutes, 20 seconds, and let it warm up a little. But if it's not as warm, you put it for more. But 20 seconds work for me. So yeah, it was already out before, so it kind of worked because it was still kind of cold. So I had to put it in the microwave. So yeah, we got some boom. Grab with salt, 1 tablespoon of salt. You throw it all over. Don't throw it in one place. In 1 cup of sugar, throw it all over. I used white sugar because dark sugar, I don't even know. So mix on low speed, guys. Do not mix this on high speed because you will end up trapping bubbles. You will trap air in bubbles in the cheesecake. And when you're baking it, it will give you a lot of cracks. I only end up having 1 crack because when I was doing the throwing in the filling, I just threw it. I didn't layer it. So yeah, I had that issue. So don't over mix your cream. Don't over mix your filling. Do not, please. Scrape off the sides as you go so that cheese is not chunky. So because when you're going to throw in your butter, you're going to scrape out everything. So if you just leave it like this with the sides out, that's going to be some chunky cream cheese. You're not going to want that. You're not going to want that, sis. And we ain't going to do that. We ain't going to do that. So yeah, this is me scraping it off and stuff. Scraping it down, and folding it a little bit. So I'm doing it in a folding motion. I am not mixing, I am folding. Like how you fold your clothes, folding. So we're gonna use 3 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. I already added 1 in it. And I'm just going to sift it so that I don't have the excess lumps. I don't have patches, like just pieces of the cream cheese with a whole lot of flour in it because that's where some people go wrong. They just throw the flour in there. You're not supposed to do it like that. And when you sift, make sure that you mix a little, mix it a little, mix it a little, yeah, mix it a little, yeah. So yeah, these are the lumps that I do not want. I don't want those lumps, okay? So now I'll continue mixing and stuff. We're gonna stop, we're gonna fold, and then we're gonna continue to mix. So now this is my yogurt. Now here, if you do not have sour cream, you can use any type of yogurt. Once it's plain, it's okay. If you're doing a flavored cheesecake, you can use the flavor that you're going to be doing in the yogurt. So it doesn't really matter how you want to do it. But if you're just doing a basic one, just use a plain yogurt. Don't use no flavors. It's gonna be off. It's gonna be off. So yeah, fold your yogurt into the cheesecake. Now with the eggs, you need 4 eggs in general. Use 3 whole eggs and just the yellow part of one. Yeah. And you're gonna mix them in one after one, so it's not. Oh, somebody takes me. It's not I'm sorry about that. It's not it's not just throw them all in there and mix them. It's just one after one, as you can see. On low speed, guys. Low speed, not high, not medium, low. Low speed. Yeah. Look at the flick of the wrist. Yeah. Guys, I am good at multitasking, so I can be doing 2 things at once. So now the vanilla, you put a little vanilla, yeah, a little vanilla. Yeah. And you can just mix this with your hand, or you can continue on low speed, but I did low speed, so when girl's tired. I've been standing the whole day. I'm tired. You're gonna do this for like about a hot minute or less than a minute. Just do it till you start smelling the vanilla. So now you're gonna scrape down the sides. It's supposed to be kind of liquidy, kind of runny now. So now you're gonna do this part. This is where I went wrong now. No, not here. I was throwing in my Oreos. I wish I had more of them. That's where I went wrong. I wish I had more of them to make it a little bit more Oreo-y. Like, the finer powder, I should have put some of the fine powder in it. Yeah. And we're going to fold these with our hands. So, after this, guys, you're going to go back into your freezer. Make sure that your oven was lit like a good minute ago. Gonna go in your freezer for your pan with the Oreos, the melted butter Oreo. So see, I went to get it. It's cold, bro. Go throw the filling in. Throw it in 1/3 at a time, right? And spread it out. Spread it right out, around the corners, everywhere. Just even it out. I got lazy, y'all, and I just threw the whole thing in it after that one. Look at this now. Look at this. Look at the girl right here. Look at the girl right here. Oh, please. Nah, bruh. Why you had to do that? That's why it had the one crack in it. You ain't had to do that. Bruh. And guys, make sure so scrape the filling out of the bowl. Scrape it out. Don't left nothing in it. Don't left even an inch. Don't left nothing. Not even a piece of Oreo. Scrape out everything. Right? And make sure you kind of like spread around the Oreo so too much don't bungle up one place. We'll put it in the oven for 45 minutes. Yes. 45 minutes. Period. You don't want to see the sink. Look at this now. Look at the sink now, people. Look at the sink, people. No. So the 45 minutes finish. I check on it. It's not quite done as I wanted it. So you know what your girl I gonna do? Left it in there for 10 more minutes. Right, true? 10 minutes done. Yeah. Look at it now. It's set. So here what your girl I gonna do? Yeah? Lock it off. Yeah? And lock it. Yeah, girl. So watch it now. Leave it in there for half an hour. And take it out. The hour gone and done. Gone and done. Mama tired. Right now, I'm sick. Yeah, that's how I'm sick. So yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, so see the finished product there. Yeah, see there. Put the whipped cream on it. Yeah. So see the thing, the real thing. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment.